doubt about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it. Scrooge and Marley were partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood, years afterward, above the warehouse door. Scrooge and Marley. Oh, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge, a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint, from which no steel had ever struck out generous fire. Secret and self-contained, and solitary as an oyster. The cold within him froze his old features, nipped his pointed nose, shriveled his cheek, stiffened his gait, made his eyes red, his thin lips blue, and spoke out shrewdly in his grating voice. A frosty rime was on his head, and on his eyebrows and his wiry chin. He carried his own low temperature always about with him. He iced his office in the dog days and didn't thaw it 1 degree at Christmas. Once upon a time, of all the good days in the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. It was cold, bleak, biting weather, foggy withal, and he could hear the people in the court outside go wheezing up and down, beating their hands upon their breasts and stamping their feet upon the pavement stones to warm them. The city clocks had only just gone 3, but it was quite dark already. It had not been light all day, and candles were flaring in the windows of the neighboring offices, like ruddy smears upon the palpable brown air. The fog came pouring in at every chink and keyhole, and was so dense without that although the court was of the narrowest, the houses opposite were mere phantoms. Scrooge kept his greedy eye upon his clerk, Bob Cratchit, who was copying letters. Freezing because of Scrooge's refusal to pay more money for coal, Bob put on his white comforter and tried to warm himself at the candle, in which effort, not being a man of a strong imagination, he failed. It is here our story begins.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Bah, humbug. What reason do you have to be merry? You're poor.
Uncle, what reason do you have for not being merry? You're rich.
Humbug. How can anyone celebrate Christmas when they have so many reasons to be sad?
Exactly, Uncle. Christmas is the one time of year to forget being poor and sad. It's a good time. It's a time of being kind and pleasant to one another. A time when men and women agree to open their hearts and think of people below them as fellow passengers to the grave and not as another race of creatures bound on other journeys. Even though I've not put it down in my pocket, I still say it has done good to me and will do good for me. I say, God bless Christmas.
Not much sound from you, and you'll be celebrating Christmas without a job.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come and join us for dinner tomorrow night. My wife will be so disappointed you don't come.
Your wife. Why did you ever marry her anyway?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love.
Yes, Uncle, so please, won't you come and join us?
Good afternoon.
Can we be friends?
Good afternoon.
In the spirit of Christmas, I ask you to reconsider and join us if you change your mind.
Good afternoon.
And Happy New Year!
Ha! Humbug!
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead 7 years. He died 7 years ago on this very night.
I'm sure his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner, Scrooge. In the spirit of Christmas, it is most desirable that we make some slight provision for the poor and destitute, who suffer greatly at the present time.
Many are in need of common necessities and comfort, sir.
Aren't there welfare agencies to take care of the poor?
There are, sir, but those agencies don't provide Christian cheer for the most part. Therefore, a few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund for the poor, to buy them some meat and drink and warmth for the present time, where wants is keenly felt and abundance rejoices.
What shall I put you down for, sir?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I already support the social agencies, and they cost me enough. The poor should go to them for help.
But many can't go, sir, and most would rather die.
Good. If they'd rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon. And don't come back here, you kids! I suppose you want the day off tomorrow?
If it is convenient, sir.
It's not convenient. But I guess you should have the whole day. Come in all the earlier the next morning.
I promise, sir.
Who are you?
In life I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Spirit of Jacob Marley, why do you come to trouble me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should travel abroad amongst his fellow men and wander far and wide. It is doomed to wander through the world, oh, woe is me, and to witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on the earth and turn to happiness.
Why are you wearing chains?
I wear the chains I forged in life, and you too are making yourself heavy chains, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Jacob, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. I have been wandering 7 years to pay for my sins.
But you were a good businessman.
Business? Mankind should have been my business. The common welfare should have been my business. Mercy, charity, forbearance, benevolence should all have been my business. At this time of year, I suffer most. Why did I walk through crowds of my fellow beings with my eyes turned down and never raise them to that blessed star that led the wise men to a poor abode? Were there no poor homes to which its light could have led me? Listen to me. My time is nearly over.
I will.
You am here to warn you that you have a hope and a chance of escaping my fate.
Thank you, friend.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits. The first will come tomorrow when the bell strikes 1.
Can't I see them all at once and get it over with?
The second will come the next night at the same hour. The third will come the next night at the last stroke of 12. You will see me no more. But remember what I have told you.
Scrooge woke up when the town crier announced 12 o'clock. He waited anxiously for the clock to strike 1. Scrooge waited to see if the first spirit would come as Marley predicted. When no one appeared, he gave a big sigh of relief and was about to go back to sleep when suddenly...
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
And why are you here?
Rise and walk with me.
Good heavens! I was raised in this place. I was born here.
Strange that you have forgotten it these many years. Let us go on.
You guys,
They can't see or hear you. Do you know who this lovely boy is?
yes, it is I as a young lad.
Oh, my dear, your brother, I'm coming to bring you home, home, home.
Home, dear sister friend.
Yes, home for good, home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be now. Home is like heaven. I asked him once more if you might come home, and he said, yes, you should. And he sent me in a coach to bring you. And he said you to be a man and never come back here. But first, we're going to spend Christmas together and have the merriest time in all the world. Your sister Fan was always a delicate creature, but she had a large heart.
Yes, yes, she had.
She died later in life and left behind a son.
Yes, my nephew Fred. He invited me to his home for Christmas.
I will show you another scene from your past.
But Mr. Scrooge, I will return your money as soon as possible.
No. I'm sorry. The business is business.
Please, Mr. Scrooge, if you don't have mercy on us, we will go to the poorhouse.
Please, sir, have mercy on us. I have just lost my job, and I'll return money as soon as I find my another job.
Good day.
sorry I was.
What do you mean?
You've changed the man I used to know. How could you be so unkind to that poor couple?
You have to understand, it's just business. Times are tough, but I never want to be poor again.
When you proposed to me, you were poor. We were happy. Now all you care about is money.
But my heart hasn't changed towards you.
I'm sorry, Ebenezer. I have to leave you.
You can't mean that.
I'm sorry. May you find happiness in the new life you've chosen.
Show me no more. Why do you delight to torment me so?
I am the ghost of Christmas presents. Look upon me.
Spirit, lead me where you will.
Touch my robe.
I wonder why your father and Tiny Tim are so late coming home from church. There they are, Mother.
Sorry to be late.
Come, Tim, look at the pudding Mother has prepared.
So how did little Tim behave in church?
As good as gold. He told me coming home that he hoped people saw him at church because he was a cripple. That it would be pleasant to be remembered on a Christmas day who made the lame beggar walk and the blind man see. Christmas dinner. Okay, I propose a toast. God bless us all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. God bless us.
And now, Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast? Indeed. I wish I had him here. I'll give him a piece of the mind to feast upon.
My dear children, it is Christmas Day.
I'll drink to his health for your sake, but not for his. I'm sure with all of his money, he'll be very merry and happy. No doubt.
God bless us, one and all.
God bless us.
God bless us. Let's enjoy our dinner.
Tell me if Tiny Tim will live, Spirit.
I see a vacant seat at the table and a pair of crutches without an owner. Unless something in the future happens, the boy will die.
No. No, say he will be spared, Spirit.
Why do you care? If the boy should die, let him be done with it and decrease the population.
said Christmas was a humbug.
Shame on him, as wealthy as he is.
Well, his money doesn't make him happy anyway.
Well, I have no patience with him.
Let's not dwell on such unhappy things. Let's play a game.
Oh, let's play yes or no. It's so much fun.
All right. I got someone ready.
Is it a bear?
No.
Is it a Christmas tree?
No.
Is it a person?
Yes.
Is it me?
No.
Is it a man?
Yes.
Is it someone we know?
Yes.
Is it someone in our family?
Yes.
Is it a nice person?
Not really.
I know who he is.
Who?
It's your Uncle Scrooge.
Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to old man wherever he is.
Am I in the presence of the ghosts of Christmas yet to come? Oh, Spirit of the future, I fear you most of all. But as I know you're not here to do me harm, and I hope to change my ways, I will go with you where you take me. But tell me, Spirit, will you not speak? Lead on, Spirit.
Ladies first, ladies first.
Well, here's a nice shirt from the old miser. You won't find any holes in that one. They're going to put it on him for the funeral. But what a waste that would be, I'd say.
Besides, he won't be needing it where he's going. I'll give you $1 for it. I hope he didn't die from anything contagious.
Don't worry, I wouldn't have gone near him if that were the case. Could you help me get this out?
Bed curtains? Don't tell me you took the bed curtains down and rings and all with him lying there. Why not?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? After what he did to those poor souls, he got what he deserved.
Spirit, why are you showing me such a strange scene? Who is the man who died? No. No! Spirit, if you are the spirit of the future, show me my fate! Oh, no. Spirit, please tell me, are these the shadows of the things that will be, or the shadows of the things that may be? Spirit, hear me. I'm not the man I was. Why show me this if I'm past all hope? Good Spirit, your nature intercedes for me and pities me. Assure me that I yet may change these shadows by an altered life. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, present, and future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. Spirit, I beg you, have mercy. They're not torn down. The curtains are still here, rings and all. And the door that Jacob Marley came through is still there. Everything is as it was. I don't know what to do. Merry Christmas!
Papers, papers, get your papers. Fresh off the printing press. Papers, read all about it. Papers, papers, read all about it. Fresh off the printing press. Papers, papers, read all about it.
Tell me, my fine boy, what day is it?
Why, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day, of course. The spirits can do anything they want. Tell me, my fine boy, do you know the butcher shop up the street?
Of course I do.
Oh, what an intelligent boy. Can you tell me if they've sold the prize turkey hanging there? Not the little one, but the big one.
Someone as big as me?
Oh, delightful boy. It's such a pleasure to speak with you.
It's still hanging there.
It is? Good. Go and buy it.
Are you kidding?
Yes. No, I'm not kidding. Take this money and go and buy it. Then bring it to the home of Bob Cratchit right away. And if you come back in less than 30 minutes, I'll give you $5.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yes. Merry Christmas to you, my dear sirs. I'm afraid I wasn't very pleasant to you in my office.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes. I want to tell you something.
My lord, are you serious?
Yes, I am. Will you promise to come and see me tomorrow?
I will, sir. Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry Christmas to you. Bless you. Now I must get ready. I'm going to my nephew Fred's for Christmas dinner. Fred! Fred! Oh, Fred! Fred! Oh, Fred. Forgive me, Fred. I'm so sorry.
Of course I'll forgive you.
Am I still invited to your home for Christmas dinner?
Yes, let's go.
Oh.